Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippensville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
A long-standing rivalry will be renewed on the wrestling mat here tonight as the Dragons and Knights come into this contest, each looking for their first win of the season. Warren hosts Franklin as Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning presents high school wrestling next on your daily local on the YDL Sports Network. Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be.
And a very pleasant Tuesday evening to you here, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from the Joseph A. Massa Gymnasium at Warren Area High School. It is high school wrestling on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, powered by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Don't find yourself getting hit with a stalling penalty this holiday season. Call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to make sure everything's moving in your home. Visit them online, lutonsplumbing.com. This is the Casella pre-match show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Tonight's stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection, oilcountrycrates.com. You're on the Warren Tire Center. Drive to the match. Warren Tire Center. Make sure you get to the match in comfort. Visit them online at warrentirecenter.com. Give them a call, 814-723-8050. And welcome into the AGI Industry Storage Containers broadcast booth. Brian Hagberg with you here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, getting set for this District 10 non-region wrestling contest between the visiting Franklin Knights and the homestanding Warren Dragons. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. And again, this is one of those long-standing high school rivalries, goes all the way back to those old TCAC days, back when these gyms were full of folks, as it's starting to fill up here this evening, getting ready for the varsity contest coming up here in a few minutes, but always highly contested. And the last few matches between these two teams, the last 3 years, have gone back and forth, and they've been very close. 3 years ago, it was Warren getting the win. Franklin returned the favor the following season, and then last year, Warren narrowly edged Franklin out for the victory. So I'm sure the Knights will be looking to avenge that one here tonight. Both of these teams come in 0-1 in dual meets so far this season. Franklin falling to Sagertown last week, while the Dragons lost to Titusville here at home. And it was one of those matches. It was a 50-22 contest, the Rockets beating the Dragons. And first-year coach Colton Easton for Warren said it was one of those things where he got a good feel for his team and really only could go up from there, looking to see some improvement as his Dragons take on the Knights here tonight. And with that, we are going to step aside and take a quick break. We'll be back with more high school wrestling on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, powered by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Make 2025 the year you take the next step in your career with the Clinical Medical Assistant Program or Professional Development Seminars at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Learn how to make college affordable at the Financial Aid Seminar or grow your personal skill set with Fall Country Brunch and Event Planning Made Easy classes. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
Well, welcome back into the Casella pre-match show. The music is hit, the lights have dimmed, and the Dragons about to take the mat for pre-match warm-ups as out they come ahead of this District 10 non-region matchup with visiting Franklin. Brian Hagler with you here on your Daily Local. And looking at the Knights, the lineup that we've been given here tonight, looks like Franklin's going to have some forfeits in some of the lighter weight classes, 114, 121, and potentially 127. And then they'll have some, the Knights will have some decisions to make with some of these matchups that they've got 133, 139, 152, 160. They've got a couple of guys that are going to either bump up or bump down depending on the weights and the matchups that they feel are going to be best in their favor. And also may end up having another forfeit up in the upper weight class, either 215, 285. Again, depending on the flow of the match, what they feel the best matchup is for their team, and that's always the strategic part of these dual matches is figuring out the best way to optimize your lineup against your opponent's lineup, get your best wrestlers on the mat and matched up in ways that are going to play to their strengths and their weights. The Dragons have a nearly full lineup here tonight. The only weight class they didn't have a starter listed was at 133, and so we'll see if they end up finding somebody able to come out and wrestle that weight class, or if that goes down as a forfeit. But somebody, at least one wrestler in all of the other weight classes for the Dragons, and at this particular moment in time, they have 107 up on the scoreboard, so it looks like maybe they will start at 107 and run through the weights. We'll see if that holds true once things get underway here from Warren Area High School. And, again, this is one of those things that's good to see. At least one of these teams has a almost full lineup. And again, Franklin, even though they've got a couple of weight classes where they're going to forfeit, they've got some guys right in line with each other where they're going to be able to move them up and down the lineup. So we should get quite a few contested bouts in here this evening. And our Rouse scoreboard is powered by Seneca Generation. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation is powering your home, empowering our community. And do want to point out on our scoreboard tonight, the little tag in the top there, the match score, that will be the overall match, the dual match between the two teams. The Warren and Franklin score will be per contested bout. So again, that match score up at the top, that's the overall dual match. The team scores, Warren and Franklin, are going to be the bout scores, and we're just going to leave it as Warren and Franklin running solo tonight. So those That's just not going to be able to, and with the way they bounce wrestlers around, we're not going to be able to get names in there, but so it'll be Warren Franklin, and that is how our scoreboard is going to operate here this evening as the Dragons come to center mat after completing the warm-ups. And we're going to step aside, get another quick commercial break in here. Don't go anywhere. This is High School Wrestling on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, powered by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
All right, just finishing up the national anthem here from Warren Area High School, getting set to meet the lineups for this evening.
Starting at 107.
And starting at 107 for Franklin, it will be Seth Hollerman. And for Warren, it will be Nicholas Freeling. At 114, forfeit for Franklin, and for Warren, it will be Drew Abbey. Again, 114, 121, and 127 listed as forfeits for the Knights. At 121 for the Dragons, it is Tanner Stewart. And at 127 for Warren is Aiden Dean.
At 133 for Franklin.
And at 133 for Franklin is Austin Hart. And for the Dragons, at 133, It is Garrett Copley.
145 for Franklin, Avery Thomas.
And at 139 for Franklin is Brian Hart. For Warren is Hayden Holden. At 145 for Franklin, Orr Davis. And Tucker Sanford for Warren. Avery Thomas for Franklin. At 152, it is Orvis Davis for Franklin and Ryan Letko for Warren.
At 160 for Franklin, Ethan Hart.
At 160 for the Knights, it will be Ethan Hart. And for Warren, Carter Campbell.
172 for Franklin, Corbin Clark.
And for Franklin at 172 will be Corbin Clark. And for Warren, Sebastian Oyola. Franklin will forfeit at 189 to Warren's Jacob Farino.
At 215, a forfeit for Franklin.
And Franklin will forfeit at 215 to Warren's Joby Hilliard. And at 285 for Franklin will be Caden Kaselka, matching up against Warren's Tyson Harkins. Those are your starting lineups here this evening. As the captains come to center mat, we're going to step aside one last time.
Starting at 107.
And we will be starting at 107 tonight. So for Franklin, it is Seth Hollerman. And for Warren, it will be Nicholas Freely. And our bout at 107 tonight is sponsored by Elwood National Forge. Find out how you can be part of the Elwood National Forge family by visiting enfjobs.com. So Freeling and Hollerman. And we are underway here from Warren. And Hollerman with a shot. And he will get the takedown. And Freeling with the quick escape. And just like that, Hollerman back in control. And Freeling trying to reverse here, but Hollerman was able to cinch in and regain the leverage. 1:10 to go, first period. Freeling rolls through, and now Hollerman's going to get a count on some near fall points as Freeling tries to turn. A 3-point near fall for Hollerman, and now he's got Freeling in trouble and gets the pin with 47.4 seconds to go in the first period. Franklin with an early 6-0 lead, but is going to fall behind here. And I'm going to update our match scoreboard after all three of these forfeits come through. It's Drew Abbey at 114 with the forfeit victory. And it'll be Tanner Stewart at 121.
At 121 for Warren, Tanner Stewart. Winner by forfeit.
And Aiden Dean getting the forfeit at 127. And so that's why those bonus points for Franklin are going to be crucial here tonight. They've got two more forfeits later in the match. And so the Knights are going to need all those bonus points that they can get. As it is now an 18-6 Warren lead for the match.
At 133 for Warren, Garrett Copley.
And we move to 133, where it'll be Garrett Copley for the Dragons taking on Franklin's
And for Franklin,
Austin Hart. Collar and elbow tie up to start things off. And Hart with a shot there. Looked initially like he was looking for a single leg, but Copley was able to block, and now Copley trying to turn, and he does with the half. No, he does not get it all the way cinched in. Referee says no, and now Hart may be in control. And it is going to be a takedown for Austin Hart. Copley nearly had Hart on his back, and Hart able to squirm out of there and gets the takedown for a 3-0 lead. As we're approaching the halfway point of this first period. And Hart now pushes Copley nearly out, and Copley trying to reverse. Can he stay in bounds and land the points? He can. So there's a reversal for Garrett Copley with 43 seconds to go in the first period. Now Hart back up to his knees and taking Copley for a little ride on his back there, and Hart will escape. 4-2 lead for Austin Hart. Final 15 seconds of the first period. Deep shot there by Hart. Copley has the ankle. And we'll see if either wrestler is able to gain control in the final 5 seconds. Hart pushing, Copley holding on. He cannot get it. Big hold off there by Garrett Copley to keep this a 2-point match. Hart defers the choice. And Copley will start the second period in the down position, trailing 4-2. Copley now trying to pull that arm through and looking for another reversal. So far, Hart able to fight it off. And Copley has a leg, but Hart's got the ankle and maintains control. .120 left in the second period. Hart maintains control, has a 4-2 lead in this bout, 133 pounds. And looks like Hart's trying to shoot a half there. We get a whistle. And Hart gets called for a full Nelson, giving Copley a point. Makes it now a 1-point bout, 4-3. If Copley can get an escape here, he could tie them out. And looks like Hart's going to maybe let him up. No, instead changes his mind. And we get a caution on Hart now. Garrett Copley with a quick sit-up, but cannot finish the escape. 50 seconds left in the second period at 133. Hart now trying to get some back points. Copley able to fight him off. Copley now rolls through. If he could spin the legs, he might be able to get another reversal. He gets the escape. The match is tied at 4. Which may be even better for Copley if he can finish this takedown. He'll get 4 points out of this instead of 2. And now Copley getting a near fall. The count is on. Copley squeezing with 5 seconds. Hart trying to hold on. And he does. Copley gets 4 near fall points out of that maneuver, but Hart able to stay off his back and avoid the pinfall in the second period. We head to the third. Now Copley leading 11-4. And Copley with another 3 points has opened up a 10-point advantage early third period. And now trying to cradle. Hart able to fight out of it, at least momentarily, and trying to roll through, and now he may get the cradle. Oh, Copley with a nice move to maintain control and pick up some more back points. And now they'll go out of the circle. .123 left in this contest. Copley a couple of points away here from a tech fall. Trying to put Hart on his back one more time, and he gets reversed. And now Hart's going to get a near fall. And it's Copley with a minute to go, trying to hang on. I'm not sure if Hart's got enough time to make up the point differential. He may have to get a pinfall here. We get a whistle. And another full Nelson called on Hart. That's a big point for Copley. (18-10), Copley leading Hart. 46.6 seconds to go in this final period. Both wrestlers have been very close to sticking their opponent, but unable to put those shoulders to the mat. 30 seconds left for Hart to try to find a way to turn Copley over, and Copley's going to get an escape. And Hart trying desperately with 15 seconds. It's a battle for control in the final 5. And Garrett Copley holds on for the 19-10 victory. And that is a major decision for Garrett Copley. So now it is 22-6. Warren leads as we head to 139, where it will be Brian Hart from Franklin taking on Warren's Hayden Holden. And now they are, Franklin is going to instead give Holden a forfeit.
At 145 pounds for Franklin, Brian Hart.
And Hart is going to bump up to 145.
And for Warren, Tucker Sanford.
To take on Warren's Tucker Sanford. Brian Hart with a quick shot. And Sanford trying to fight him off and gain control. And Sanford pushing and gets the takedown. And Hart cinching up on Sanford's knee and forced to let go. Sanford has a hold of Hart's left arm. Is it almost in a chicken wing there as Hart's able to pry that arm free, grabs a leg. And now Sanford with the crossface regains control with 55 seconds left in the first period. Sanford now looking for a half. Hart able to counter back to his belly. Hart looked like he was looking for a roll through there, through the leg. Sanford in that top position, able to maintain control and pushes Hart out of the circle. 7.1 seconds left in the first period. Final 5 seconds of the first. And Sanford will ride out the period and takes a 3-0 lead into the second. Now Sanford will start from underneath to start the second period. 145-pound bout. Sanford up to his feet and pulls nearly through, and then Hart grabs hold, and now it's going to be a reversal for Sanford. And Sanford pulls Hart off his right knee. Sanford now back to work, trying to turn Hart over here. Just trying to take a listen at what Colt Neeson was telling Sanford, what move was he was trying to tell him to cinch in there, but couldn't quite hear what coach was saying. 35 seconds left in the second period. And Sanford nearly has Hart rolled here, and he gets the late period pin. With 15.6 seconds left in the third period, Tucker Sanford with the pinfall, or excuse me, the second period.
At 152 pounds for Franklin, Avery Thomas.
And so Avery Thomas will wrestle at 152 against Ryan Letko. And Letko deposits Thomas onto the mat for a quick 3. Letko looking to cradle, and he does. Near fall and the pinfall for Ryan Letko, just 25 seconds. Was all Letko needed. And Warren has opened up a 40-6 lead over Franklin as we move to 160. And it'll be
at 160 pounds for Franklin, Orvis Davis.
Orvis Davis at 160.
And for Warren, Travis Childress.
And he'll be taking on Travis Childress. Davis with a single leg and gets the takedown. And Childress rolls through, gets an escape, and Davis re-grabs the leg and gets another takedown. Davis trying to roll Childress through. Childress instead nearly came out on the other side of that, but Davis able to recover and regain control. One minute gone by in the first period. And Childress escapes. Another shot by Davis. This time Childress able to fight it off. And they'll reset. 40 seconds left in the first period. Davis gets that single leg again and another takedown. Childress looking for that left leg. Davis is looking for a cradle here. And now just grinding the elbow into the back of Childress' head. And Davis has Childress tied up in knots here, and Childress just fighting to maintain control and leverage and stays off his back as the first period comes to an end. And Davis defers the choice to start the second period. And Childress chooses neutral, and his coach tells him to restart here, trailing 9-2. Childress going to need a couple takedowns to get back in this thing as they go nearly off the mat, but Davis able to corral Childress and bring him back inbounds and get the takedown. Nice move there by Davis to keep Childress from getting off the mat and getting the three. And now Davis getting some back points here, keeping that foot in bounds. Smart move by Davis as they now roll out. And he gets 4 back points. And Davis is going to let Childers up here and look for a takedown to get this a tech fall. And quick shot by Davis. And there is the takedown. And it is a tech fall for Davis. 19-2 over Childress. Much needed bonus points there for the Knights.
At 172 for Warren, Carter Campbell. And for Franklin, Ethan Hart.
And Carter Campbell will bump up to 172 to take on Ethan Hart. Having a clock issue there. It was stopped at 1:58, so they got the 2 minutes on there. And quick move there by Hart, but they go. Or excuse me, they do give Hart the takedown. So that's the signal. Campbell trying to fight up, and Hart trying to use that to cinch in a cradle, and now drives Campbell back into the mat. Campbell right back up to his feet and then taken down. And Hart keeping those toes in. Now they get the whistle. 1:20 to go in this first period. Comes in, the whistle blows. And Campbell was trying to go over the body, and Hart just sat down on it, and now has Campbell on his back. With more than a minute left in this period, Campbell's got to fight off and turn back to his stomach. He does, but not before Hart gets another 4 points on the near fall. It's a risky move there by Campbell, and Hart was able to sense it and sit down on it. And that nearly happened again. Campbell trying to use Hart's momentum against him, and Hart able to feel it and block and get himself into a favorable position. 15 seconds left in this first period. Campbell up to his feet, but Hart's got a hold of that ankle. And that is how the first period will end. Hart will start the second period underneath. Quickly up to his feet. And Campbell gets hit with a saw, and then puts Hart back in the mat with some authority there. They're trying to use Campbell's left arm for some leverage. And again, Campbell puts Hart back to the mat. And Hart tried to roll him through. Campbell hangs on. But this is not doing Campbell any good. Down 7-0. He's got to find a way to turn this position into at least some near fall points. As Hart is back up to his feet again. And Campbell's going to get called on a stall. And it is now an 8-0 lead for Hart. And Campbell now gets hit with a caution. Did not set correctly coming in on top. And he gets it again. And this time it's going to be Hart called for the caution. Campbell switches sides and we get back underway. Under a minute to go in the second period. And now Campbell really trying to press the issue at the armbar, and Hart gets quickly up to his feet. Campbell tried to pull him down, and Hart sinks in on it again, gets the reversal and a near fall. And Campbell's got to try to hang on for 20 seconds. Hart with the big squeeze, Campbell fighting. Trying to turn back out of it, and they're going to go out of bounds with 6 seconds to go, but not before Hart picks up another 4 near fall points. So 6.6 seconds left in this second period. At 172 pounds. And Hart will take a 14-0 lead into the third. Campbell chooses neutral. Quick shot there by Carter Campbell. Gets a single leg on Hart. Can he finish? And Hart rolls through. And they go out of the circle. Tie up. Carter feigned a shot there. Excuse me, Campbell feigned a shot there. And now Hart with a double leg. Campbell trying to come through it. And Hart gets the takedown and the 17-0 Tech fall.
At 189 for Warren, Sebastian Oyola.
Sebastian Oyola at 189 for the Dragons.
And for Franklin, Corbin Clark.
Will take on Corbin Clark. And they'll go to the edge of the circle and both wrestlers jockeying for position here. Clark with a little bull rush. Put his head right in Oyola's chest for a second. Neither of them able to gain any clear advantage here through the first 40 seconds of this first period. And now they will go out of the circle. We'll come back to center and reset. Neither wrestler really giving an inch. Clark trying to use his head to dig underneath. Oyola fights it off. .30 seconds left in this first period. And there's a shot. Oyola spins around the back and gets the takedown. And now looking for the near fall with 10 seconds. He does get the count. Can he cinch in the pin with 6 seconds left in the period? It looks like Clark's going to be able to roll out of this. But it will be 4 points, 4 extra points for Oyola on the near fall. And Oyola will start from underneath to begin this second period. Well, it turns in, but Clark able to spin around. Oyola's broken the hands, now stands. And Clark spins him right back to the mat. But Oyola may be able to turn in here. And gets the escape. Stoppage is Oyola's headgear had become dislodged. 1 minute to go in the second period. Oyola leading 8-0 at 189 pounds. And Oyola trying to get another takedown in, and he does. And then rolls through and now puts himself in a compromising position, still has a hold, but Clark was nearly able to turn that and put Oyola on his back. Final 10 seconds of the second period. And Clark again rolling through, and Oyola able to prevent the full roll onto his back. And we'll head to the third. Well, a quick shot off the whistle. Clark fights it off and then lost his footing, I think. And Oyola able to push him down, now has him on his back. And gets the pin 15 seconds into the third period.
At 215 pounds for Warren, Jacob Barrino.
Jacob Farino will come out at 2:15
Interline
and accept the forfeit. And that will take us to our final contested bout of the evening at 285, where it'll be Franklin's Caden Kaselka.
At 285 for Franklin, Caden Kaselka, and for Warren, Tyson Harkins.
And he'll take on Warren's Tyson Harkins. And these two big guys are going at it. Looks like a couple of grizzly bears out there trying to fight for dominance, and neither giving an inch. Come back to center. 45 seconds gone in the first period. And it's still neither, and now it is Kaselka who gets the three. .35 seconds left in the first period. Kaselka with a 3-0 lead. .20 seconds. Kaselka's got that leg grapevined, the left leg of Harkins. And now trying to get position, leverage on the arm, turns with 5 seconds. Harkins trying to stay off his back and avoids the pin, but now finds himself in a 7-0 hole entering period number 2. We will start at neutral. Big shot there by Harkins, and Kaselka able to avoid and take advantage. Makes it 10-0. Kaselka hooks the ankle, keeps Harkins from reaching his base. 40 seconds gone by in the second period. 285, our final bout of the evening. And again, Kaselka trying to use that right arm as leverage, and Harkins gets a stalling warning. And now Kaselka goes to the left arm. And has a left leg grapevined again. And now Kaselka looking for a cradle. Harkins trying to maintain that base, and he'll get the escape. 20 seconds left in the second period. We are back to neutral. And Kaselka again with a big takedown, and this time right to the back. And gets the additional 3 near fall points, and that will be a tech fall victory for Caden Kaselka. 16-1 over Tyson Harkins, and that is our match. So your final score, Warren 52, Franklin 21. Dragons pick up victory number 1 on the season. And stay tuned. We will have the Icy Inc. post-match show with our player of the match. This is High School Wrestling on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, powered by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
Welcome into the Icy Inc. post-match show. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, visit Icy Inc. or call Icy Inc. at 814-688-0034. Visit them online, icyinc.com. That's ICYYinc.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. And this gentleman to my left was cool this evening on the wrestling mat. Warren's Garrett Copley with a 19-10 major decision at 133 pounds, part of a 52-21 win over Franklin here tonight. And Garrett, that match was really kind of back and forth throughout. It seemed like your opponent kind of had the advantage early. What were you able to do to turn the tide and gain some points for yourself?
I got a reversal, and then I got up, and then that helped me get on top.
So when you're in a match like that where it's, you're kind of down and then you're on top and then he comes back, are you thinking in that moment, oh man, this is fun, this is a great match, or what's kind of going through your head in those moments to try to come through the match?
Kind of thinking to get some more points up on him to where I'm more comfortable.
So you guys opened the season against a tough Titusville team here last week. You come in, get a big win against Franklin. How's it feel to get your first dual match win of the season here tonight?
Great.
And what do you guys have to do now? I know one of the things your coach, Coach Eason, said he wants to see you guys improving match to match. Certainly you guys showed some improvement. How do you keep improving as the season goes on?
Do some more conditioning and just really work on my moves at practice and pay attention to coach.
Our Icy Inc. wrestler of the match, Warren's Garrett Copley, a 19-10 major decision victory at 133 pounds, helping the Dragons to a 52-21 win over Franklin. Garrett, congratulations on the win tonight. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more of the Icy Inc. post-match show on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, right after this.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
And we're back here on the Icy Inc. post-match show. Your final from Warren the Dragons defeat visiting Franklin 52-21. Pick up win number one on the season, win number one in the head coaching career at Warren for first-year head coach Colton Eason. And the Dragons come back. One of the things Coach Eason said after the match against Titusville a week ago is he wanted to see his guys improve, and improve they did here tonight. Almost a complete reversal. They lost 50-22 to Titusville. It's a 52-21 victory here for the Dragons this evening. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to High School Wrestling on your daily local YDL Sports Network, powered by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Visit them online, lutonsplumbing.com. Don't forget to stay tuned to your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, all season long. Have a boys basketball game going on, a couple of them going on. West Middlesex at Eisenhower, Du Bois at St. Mary's. We will be back in the broadcast booth later this week. I'll be right back up here on Thursday as the Warren girls team welcomes in General McLean for a District 10 matchup. And then on Friday, Alan Siebert, Lou Vizza will be back up at Eisenhower as the Knights are back in action on Friday night. And again, your final here from Warren tonight on the wrestling mat. It's the Dragons 52, the Franklin Knights 21. This is Brian Hagberg on your daily local YDL Sports Network. Thanking everyone for watching and saying good night from Warren.